Lembaga Perlindungan Perempuan, Anak, dan Remaja atau LPP Kota Pekalongan menangani sebanyak 16 kasus kekerasan terhadap anak dan janda selama Januari hingga Maret.
Indonesia darurat kekerasan seksual terhadap anak-anak dan perempuan.
Hello everyone, with due all respect, I am Police 2nd Brigadier Ajeng Yasvi from Marine Police of East Java. Well, in this good occasion, I would like to present about empowering women, strategies for gender-based violence or GBV, and policewoman's role. So this presentation will explore the critical role of women, particularly police women officers, in the prevention and response to gender-based violence or GBV. And then I would like to explain about the strategies how to empower women within communities and law enforcement. So before we start to the presentation, I would like to show you the video about gender-based violence cases that happen in Indonesia. So here we go. From the video, we can see that there are still a lot of GBV cases that happen in Indonesia. So, gender-based violence or GBV is a grave issue that affects millions of women and girls worldwide. GBV is not only causes physical and psychological harm, but also has significant social and economic impacts on individuals and communities. Amid global efforts to reduce and eliminate GBV, empowering women has emerged as a key strategy with proven impact. Empowering women involves increasing their access to education, economic resources, and participation in decision-making processes, which in turn can reduce their vulnerability to violence. Police women officers play a crucial role in this context. As part of law enforcement agencies, we don't only help in handling GBV cases, but also contribute to prevention efforts by raising awareness in the community and providing a more empathetic approach to victims. The presence of police women officers in law enforcement enhances public trust, especially among women, encouraging them to report in sites of violence. Therefore, it's important to discuss effective strategies for empowering women both at the community level and within law enforcement agencies to create a safer and more equitable environment for all people. By focusing on empowerment and support for police women officers, we can strengthen GBV prevention efforts and ensure that victims receive the justice they deserve. In celebration of International Women's Day 2024, the National Commission on Violence Against Women or Komnas Perempuan launched its annual report or Catahu, documenting cases of violence against women throughout 2023. The report recorded a total 289,111 cases of violence against women in 2023. I got the information from komnasperempuan.go.id. Before we move into the next explanation, I would like to explain about what is GBV or gender-based violence. So, it refers to harmful acts directed at an individual based on their gender. It encompasses a range of violent acts including physical, sexual, emotional, psychological, and economic abuse. GBV disproportionately affects women and girls, but men and boys can also be victims. The violence often stems from power imbalance, gender inequality, and social norms that perpetuate discrimination and violence against individuals based on their gender. So we move into the next slide. Empowerment plays a pivotal role in preventing gender-based violence or GBV. It involves equipping individuals, particularly women and girls, with the knowledge, skills, and resources they need to make informed decisions and take control of their lives. Empowerment not only helps to reduce vulnerability to violence, but also fosters environments where gender equality can thrive. Empowerment is a cornerstone in the fight against gender-based violence. By focusing on educational, economic, legal, and social empowerment, we can create a world where GBV is less prevalent and individuals have the tools and support they need to lead safe, fulfilling lives. So next slide is about police women's role. Police women officers have a critical role in gender-based violence. They are trust and comfort because female victims may feel more comfortable reporting incidents to female officers. It can be leading to higher reporting rates. And then empathy and understanding. We are, as a female officers, often provide a more compassionate approach, making victims feel safer and more comfortable. And then community outreach. Female officers can lead initiatives to raise awareness and educate the public about GBV and available resources. And then the last one is as a role models. Female officers serve as role models, challenging gender stereotypes and inspiring other women to seek justice. Next slide is about strategies. Strategies for empowering policewomen. There are recruitment and training. Encourage the recruitment of women into the police force, provide specialized training on GBV, including trauma-informed approach, and then support and retention. Implement policies that support the career development of female officers, create a supportive work environment that addresses the unique challenges faced by women in law enforcement. And then the third one is leadership opportunities. Promote female officers into leadership positions where they can influence policies and practices related to gender-based violence. And the next one is collaboration. We have to conduct community and law enforcement collaboration, and then from that we got the building trust by developing strong relationships between police and the community to encourage reporting and cooperation. And then the second is community policing. Female officers can play a key role in community policing efforts that focus on preventing GBV through education and early intervention. And then the third one is partnerships. Collaborating with NGOs, community organizations, and local governments to provide comprehensive support to GBV survivors. The next one is overcoming barriers and challenges. So we divide it into two aspects. There are internal challenges and external challenges. For internal challenges, gender bias and discrimination within law enforcement agencies, lack of resources and support for female officers dealing with GBV cases. For external challenges, cultural and societal norms that discourage women from reporting GBV, resistance from communities to engage with female officers. And then we have some recommendations, and we divide it into three aspects. There are policy recommendation, community engagement, and then ongoing support. For policy recommendation, encourage training programs focused on GBV prevention and response. And then the second, for community engagement, we have to develop programs that engage both men and women in preventing GBV. And then foster a culture of support and respect within communities. And then for ongoing support, we have to ensure ongoing support and resources for GBV survivors, including legal assistance, counseling, and safe spaces. From the presentation, we got some points. There are empowering women, both in communities and within law enforcement, is crucial in the fight against gender-based violence. And then the next point is police women officers play a vital role in creating safe environments and ensuring justice for survivors. By working together, we can create a world where gender-based violence is not tolerated and where all individuals can live free from fear. I think that's all from me. I am Police 2nd Brigadier Ajun Yasvi. Thank you for your nice attention.